Teller maize is a maize that has been engineered to resist armyworm and stem borer, to give more harvest and reduce the application of pesticides.
As soon as the issue of Teller maize was on the news, I quickly picked interest.
I've been farming the beans for 10 years, more than 10 years. So my friend now told me one day that there is new beans that came. So he want to give me seed. I asked him to give me the seed. So as he gave me the seed, and I was okay. Instead of me to plan, to make a ridges and plant, I said, Kai, not to occupy where I've been planting beans before. Since this one is a new one, I'll just plant it for inside my heaps farming. I just plant one. So by the production, the new one he gave me, the seed I have from him, he produced more than the one I've been doing before.
We are actively involved in the promotion of the technology that can boost food security in not just Nigeria but Africa. So by doing that, we are actually actively involved as the frontliners of food security in Africa. We know that modern biotechnology in agriculture plays very critical roles in boosting food production by integrating very crucial traits that can enhance crops performance and also enable them withstand the climate conditions that are not favorable.
Teller maize is hybrid, just like normal hybrid. When you replant, the yield will not be as the first one. So as a businessman and as a farmer, it makes more sense to buy the seed again to have a bumper harvest than to also replant and give the same treatment that you would ordinarily give and get a smaller yield. You know, hybrid, they are two better parents that are joined together.
At first, I was scared. But when I planted it, I saw the result. It was pleasing. The normal one, each time I plant, I always experience so much capital spending in terms of the spraying.
In my first year of farming in one of the community, the story was that that we told you Igbos have charms. You can see, because every other farms didn't do well, but mine did well. So because of what I did and my view of farming.
If you are up to date with information, you will know the impact of climate change. Apply chemical pesticide to combat Maruca vitrata, which is a big win for farmers and the consumers, because the spray of chemical pesticide has very negative consequences on farmers' health and also on the environment.
If we really harness it, in 10 years' time, we should be having abundance of corn, even that.
Since Semo is not everybody's, not everybody go fit afford Semo for Nigeria now. So, and I can tell you that in my house, that is what we are eating.
I, for one, am not a lover of beans, because I always have a kind of burning sensation within my heart each time I eat it. But this one was different. I ate, it was pleasing. And each time I cook it, when it comes to cooking aspect, it is not mushy.
The crop were commercialized for cowpeas since 2019, and then Teller maize just last year, 2024. We have not had any negative record about farmers farming these crops. In fact, all that we have had are just good testimonies. Farmers have called on the government. Farmers, in fact, are the champions of this crop. And most often at times, they've been telling the stories to other farmers to plant. In fact, what we are suffering from now is shortage of seeds, because the demands are far higher than the available seeds that we have.
With my planting aggregation, people were like, your maize will not do. Why do you plant so closely? I said, don't worry, just watch it.
When I mean nutritional value to some of us, the taste is the same, but it is somehow sweeter. And after eating, I felt okay. The storage is not difficult for me, like the other ones.
The former one, you can apply chemical like 3 times. Even if it has reached to harvest, you have to apply chemical because of this insect. So this one is more better than the other one.
We planted in my office in Kuje. We planted at the headquarters in Bagbalada, and it was wonderful.
Try to sensitize the public, also dialogue with the government to have or increase their stake. But surprisingly, the government is fully in support of the technology.